Hey there! Imagine waking up to the news that 16 billion of your passwords, along with those of nearly every person on Earth, have been exposed to cybercriminals. Yes, you heard that right. 16 billion. In this video, we're diving deep into what's being called the biggest breach in history, why it spells trouble for everyday users and major tech companies alike, and most importantly, exactly how you can protect yourself in the wake of this mega leak. Have your passwords ever felt like the final lock on your digital life? Well, that lock just got picked 16 billion times over. From Apple and Google to Facebook and beyond, this breach spans the spectrum of our online identities. Today, we'll unpack what happened, who's at risk, and the 4 critical steps you need to take right now to safeguard your accounts. The scale and anatomy of the breach. First things first, this is not a single spectacular hack into one company's fortress. Instead, it's a mega compilation, a massive aggregation of hundreds of smaller breaches, credential stuffing dumps, and old data leaks spanning the past decade. Cyber criminals have painstakingly stitched together these fragments into one gargantuan database of 16 billion unique username password pairs. Key points to cover: 1. Not one, but many. LinkedIn, 2016, 167 million hashed passwords. Dropbox, 2019, 68 million credentials. Facebook tools leak, 2021, tens of millions of phone numbers, emails. Countless smaller site breaches and pastebin dumps. Point 2. Deduplication and enrichment. Attackers remove duplicates, standardize formats, and even fill in missing data by cross-referencing multiple sources. The result? A master list more valuable than any single corporate breach. 3. Why 16 billion matters. The world has roughly 5.3 billion internet users. Even if you assume many credentials are outdated or invalid, there's still enough valid data to threaten every active account on major platforms, and then some. 2. Massive data breach. Hits Apple, Google, Facebook. Are you at risk? With such a sprawling database, the big question is, which services are affected? The short answer: nearly every service you've ever used, especially those you reused passwords on. Affected platforms and risk profiles: Apple and Google accounts. If your iCloud or Gmail password appears in the dump, attackers can attempt account takeovers, potentially locking you out of your devices and emails. Facebook and social media, compromised social logins, open doors to identity theft, impersonation scams, and malicious posts sent in your name. Corporate and financial services, reused passwords across work, VPNs, banking apps, and payment services drastically increase the risk of high-value account breaches. Are you at risk? If you've ever reused a password, or if your password hasn't been changed since 2018, there's a strong chance your credentials made it into that 16 billion entry monster. And even if you haven't, your friends, family, or coworkers might have, giving attackers a foothold into your professional and personal circle. The internet just got less safe. A breach of this size doesn't just tweak security, it rattles the very foundations of trust on the internet. Here's why the online world just got a whole lot less safe. 1. Credential stuffing. Frenzy automated tools can try these billions of logins across hundreds of sites per second. Even a 0.1% success rate yields 16 million valid logins, enough to cause havoc. 2. Supply chain and phishing attacks. Stolen credentials allow hackers to infiltrate corporate email chains, injecting malicious links that appear to come from trusted coworkers. Phishing emails become harder to spot when they originate from your own compromised account. 3. Dark web economies. This ultra-large dataset fuels marketplaces where attackers buy and sell access by the millions, with tiered pricing for high-value domains, like .gov or corporate VPNs. Ransomware groups leverage these credentials to breach networks, encrypt data, and demand payouts in cryptocurrency. A breached login could expose your entire home network. How to protect yourself after the latest mega breach. Okay, enough doom and gloom. Here's the silver lining. You can act right now to dramatically reduce your risk. Follow these 4 critical steps to lock down your digital life. Step 1. Deploy a password manager. Generates and stores unique high-entropy passwords for every site. Migrate all existing logins into the manager. Then use its built-in password generator to replace weak or reused passwords. Step 2. Enable multi-factor authentication, MFA. Even if attackers have your password, they still need a second factor, SMS, authenticator app, or hardware key. Use app-based authenticators, Google Authenticator, Authy, or hardware tokens, YubiKey. Turn on MFA for every service that offers it: email, social media, banking, work VPNs, and even your router's admin console. Step 3. Monitor and respond to breach alerts. Early detection lets you act before an account takeover. Subscribe to notifications and immediately change any password flagged as compromised. Prioritize financial and email accounts first. Step 4. Harden your network and devices. A compromised device can leak new credentials to attackers. Actions. Keep all software and firmware up to date. OS, apps, router. Use a reputable antivirus/anti-malware solution. Segment your home network. The path forward. As we navigate this watershed moment, remember that security is a process, not a product. Attackers will continue to evolve, but so can our defenses. By adopting strong password hygiene, multi-factor authentication, vigilant monitoring, and robust network practices, we raise the cost and complexity of attacks, shifting the balance in favor of defenders. That's your deep dive on the 16 billion password mega breach. If you found this video helpful, hit like, subscribe, and share it with everyone you know, because your security matters. Drop your questions in the comments below and let us know which step you're tackling first. Until next time, stay vigilant and stay safe.